Welcome to Love Them Knives channel. We're back on the air. The hurricane is gone. All the troubles are over. Finally, people are still picking up, but let's talk Kizer knives. Let's talk the Militaw. And we're coming up on Halloween. Whoa, baby, check this out. And thank you to Kizer for supplying these knives that I'm going to show you. But these are the Militaw knives, and holy cannolis. I mean, Kizer has gone all in. I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound on the Militaw. And you know why? I would too. You know, it's a great design. It's a good looking knife, you know. This is the Halloween thing, and it was like $69.99 or something like this. And I think it's Nitro V. Hold on, let's take a look. Yeah, it's Nitro V, Orange G10, carbon fiber, blah, 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 Jonathan Styles, 3.36, so not quite 3.4 or 3.5 blade, but close. I mean, it's basically a full-size EDC. I like to finger flick them. It's nice to have the little cutaway there, but it's a front flipper as well. And if you look on here, it looks like we all got number 8s on this body. And there's your jack-o'-lantern guy, and then the bat on the other side. And I think you've seen Kizer do some holiday renditions of different things as well. And that's fine. And here you go, trick or treat, 44 of 100. And I looked today on their website, and it's like, yikes, I think they're sold out. And you know what? That brings to mind the purple Haze one that they had with S45, and then the 80s color camo with M390 that came out, and those were like limited to 100, and those were gone before I could even get my hands on one. And now they got the Militaw Mini. Okay, so let's go over these knives because we got more to talk about here, okay? Now, here's a regular Militaw, okay, and what does it say? Militaw, Nitro V, Block G10 and micarta, steel liner, etc., etc. Okay, so this is what the boxes look like. All right, and so this is all happy every day. It looks like, you know, we're coming up on Halloween and then obviously Thanksgiving, so holiday season. So best wishes for you. Look at this, Merry Christmas. They got them all covered, right? They got Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, everything, Halloween, everything covered. Okay, and then in here you get a nice, you know, pouch, drawstring pouch. And what else did we throw in here that I haven't talked about? And just little bits and stuff. And then, oh yeah, they're throwing in, you know, hardware. So come on, get out of there. So you get hardware. That's nice. And then you get the paperwork, and then it comes in the plastic, and then the drawstring pouch, and the stickers, and all that stuff, okay? And, you know, for 69 bucks, Nitro V and all that, okay, I'm good with that. And I was just lucky I got one, except it ain't gonna be mine for long, right? Because, oh, hold on, what is this one? This is the Nitro V Black G10. Okay, so it goes like this. Okay, so, but this one here, no, I'm not going to have it for long. I had to go into Roseanne's room and rescue it just so I could do this video. She had already adopted this, and she's got her Halloween stuff out, and it's, okay, can I have this back? I kind of need it. So here it is. Now, it's not the shiny DLC. It's like a black wash on here. But, okay, Nitro V, I like it. It's cool. And, you know, the Militaw is just a great Jonathan Styles design. I mean, it's not like I'm over the top for every knife design he does. But the Militaw is very, very popular. And it has really hit it with the enthusiasts. And I understand why. I mean, it's a nice deep carry clip, okay, and that's pretty damn deep carry. Number 8's on the body. You can get it in fat carbon, you can get it in G10, you can get it in titanium, you can get it in zirconium, you can get it in S45, you can get it in D2, you can get it in 154 CM, you can get it in Nitro V. I mean, they have gone in. They have decided, you know what? We are going to put some variants out there. And you know what? I think it's a smart move, actually. Now, let's talk the Mini. Okay, so this is a Mini right here. And this is the titanium and zirconium handle with an S45VN. 2.81 inch blade. And it is. And it's really, where'd I throw my tape? Who knows? And it's 6 or is it 5 point something or 6 point something overall? 6 point something, I think. Yeah, 6 and 5/8 overall. At what? 15, not quite 17 centimeters. All right. And of course, there's your zirconium insert with your titanium body on here. And it's a frame lock, titanium pocket clip, open design. Looks like it's weight relieved in here a bit. Okay. Drop shutty like it wants to come around and get you, right? Whoosh, there it goes. And front flipper as well. And so if you're in the mood for a real gent carry, something that's pretty discreet carry, etc. Wow. Now this is nice. And you know what? I'm going to fire up my weight thing too, just so you can kind of get... Now this is, for the Mini, this is fairly heavy because of the zirconium and titanium, but it's only 3.24 ounces at 92 grams. So it's not horrible. But I mean, like this full-size one, probably not much heavier. 107 grams. And let's roll it back around to ounces. 3.7 ounces. And this is 3.25, you know. So not much difference there in the weight. And here's your difference in the size. So, you know, the full-size Militaw, yeah, but you know, the Mini, I understand it. And you know, I always keep thinking, well, make an XL, you know, grow a pair, get it up to 3.8 inch, you know, blade or something. There's 3.5 down here. And as you go up on that bolster, you climb it, then they're right, like 3.34 or whatever the hell it is. But then overall, about 8 inches, which isn't bad. So, you know, basically, this is a full-size carry. And you know what? They're nice here. They're slender. The ergos are great. It's just a great design, these rounded corners and everything. Every time I look at this, I get a little feeling of like Ray Laconico design. Kind of an elegant, simple, straightforward, but attractive. I mean, it's attractive looking. It's a good looking design. And you know, the blade, hey, piercing, slicing, all that kind of stuff. If I had a piece of paper still rolling around here, I'd grab one. But come here. Well used. Okay. But you know, just nice for piercing, slicing, all that kind of stuff. And then let's take this little guy in S45. Okay, that's well. They're sharp. They're good. And you know what? The one thing I like about Kizer these last 2-3 years is they've been really drop shutty nice. I mean, whoosh, look at that. I mean, wow. I mean, definitely on this one for sure. But, you know, all of them, pretty nice, you know? And that, I mean, I haven't adjusted. I mean, sometimes they get a little over tightened and you got to back them off a little, but not on the Kizers. I haven't found that to be true necessarily. I have found it to be true on some other brands. But these Kizers, nice and close up. This is a nice design flow here. Of course, you got this for a purpose because it's a front flipper. But, you know, blade to handle length is not too bad. It seems like it could have been a bit more actually here and maybe brought it closer to a true 3.5 overall. Isn't that something? But they're willing to do a bunch of different variants that are a lot of fun. And we got to go still. We got more to talk about. Here's another one. And this is also a mini, okay? So this, now let's see what this is going to be as far as weight, because it's definitely lighter than this. And that was 3.25. So let's tuck this in and see where we are. 2.67, okay? Now, kick it over to grams, which I just went flying by, I guess. 75.7 grams. So this is definitely lighter, but this is a G10. And I believe, yeah, this is D2. This is interesting. Now, this is deep carry as well. Now, these are not left hand capable, which is, I don't know. I think they could have done that. That would have been something that I think would have been interesting to do, but they did not. Now, I'm going to give you the link to two different places. Number one is the Kizer website, because they're showing all these variants on there, and you might want to do that, okay? Get on there and look at that, because also you can see new user benefits and the 15% off, 10% coupon. So go on there and check to see if you can get, 10, 15% coupons, right? And then this just gives you an idea. Of course, there's that 80s camo wild carbon that I like with that DLC finish. It's just beautiful, right? And on that purple haze, it was just a shiny, almost a mirror DLC coating on there. But you can see the different variants with fat carbon, all kinds of things. It's not just what I've got on the table, and including these. I mean, check it out. I mean, there's just so much available. New arrivals, there you go, 10% off, 15, 20%, whatever. I mean, items, you get discount for that. This, and then they have, this is a fixed blade, and I'm going to show you the fixed blade here in a little bit, but this has S35VN camo or fat carbon type thing, right? So you can get them in that. You can get them in D10, in D2 as well. See, there's the one shiny DLC, the purple haze thing I was talking to you about. Although that's a left-hand setup, right? Very strange. And then there's that camo carbon. But what I was showing to begin with, and some of these pages will show that, and maybe I haven't got to those pages yet. Okay, I probably haven't. Okay, so let's go here. This is available on the website if they're in stock. These are fixed blades. I've got this one here. That's in D2, okay? Let's keep going. And of course, this is the little mini one I just showed you. But if you look at this one that I just brought up, this mini here, notice it's an Amazon exclusive. Okay, I just want to let you know. Amazon exclusive for some of these knives. Take a look at that. Go to Amazon to get them. And I will give you the link to go to Amazon and get this. This is the Mini Militaw. It's only $49.95. Now it's D2 and G10, right? Okay, but I mean, it's a black wash, so it'll be pretty corrosion resistant. And nice little knife for $49 as far as like a gent carry, that kind of thing. And another one is the fixed blade, which I'm going to show you in a little bit. And that's $55.95. This is a nice fixed blade, but this is a D2 one. But you can get it in fat carbon with S35VN if you want. Okay, so I mean, you've got choices. And here's this one, and this was $69.90, and it was a limited edition of 100. And boys, I think they gone. Now this is the full size, but this is also this one here. I believe, no, that's probably a G10 one, isn't it? Yeah, that's Nitro V and G10. This is Nitro V, but this is micarta, so this is not the Amazon exclusive, but this is, okay? $59.95, so you can get the full size G10 Nitro V for $59.95. So it's not like you got to pay, you know, for the fat carbon, you know, purple haze and 80s camo carbon. Those are like $189 to $229, okay? But I mean, you get all kinds of different options. Now, let's push these back a little bit and let's talk about this. This is a fixed blade Militaw, and I was really happy to see this one. This is interesting. I thought this would be fascinating as well in a fixed blade, and it really is a beautiful looking knife in a fixed blade. And it's like 8 1/4 overall length, actually a little less than 8 1/4 overall length. So it's basically the same size as my Spyderco Paramilitary 2. See, right there, 8 and just an 1/8, not even quite that, which is 20.5 centimeters long. Now, as far as the blade length, 3 3/4 there, closer to 4 down here, and cutting length is at least 3 3/4 inches on this. So this is very inexpensive. It's solid. This is nice G10 with the gray G10. Number 8's here. And I keep wanting to do this. It's fixed blade. It's fixed blade. Now, it fits in here, and it's got that Terzuola type tech lock, whatever, situation up here. Isn't that nice? So that comes with it. Snap that right on your belt. You can carry it like that. It's not too big. And you know what? I like this little lip that comes on here. That is so easy to push off. Now, it's not too easy. There's no rattle. And it's solid, okay? And it does have a little drain hole down here. That's nice. Now, if you want S35 because it'd be more corrosion resistant, it's a super steel and all that, you can go do that. This is an Amazon one, an Amazon exclusive. So get to Amazon to get some of these knives. Snaps right in, but it really pops right off. And that looks good, don't it? I mean, that's a good looking knife right there. Let's grab the old squeezy here and let's see what we got. 0.46. I mean, these handles are not thick. 11.9 millimeters. And is this 4? No, it's only 3.3 millimeter. It seems thicker than that, doesn't it? 0.13. So this is 3.3 millimeter thickness on the blade. And then you got jimping here and here. And I guess, so if you want to get up there or get up there and then get some control there, and then you could put a lanyard through this. I don't know. You could take this apart. I mean, it looks like it's set up to be able to come off of there, and it may be actually skeletonized in there. I don't know. So maybe you could cord wrap it if you wanted to do that, this and that. But very inexpensive. And just a good looking design compared to, you know, just the standard Militaw, right? So, and these, it looks like they got 4 different variants or more of this there. So, I mean, I just wanted to get with you on that because maybe you hadn't been looking at Kizer recently and noticed, but the Militaw, they are bringing it with force, aren't they? And I'm impressed. I really like that. Of course, I like the most expensive one, right? I like the most expensive one, which is one I didn't get because I didn't get there in time. Actually, I was lucky to get this, to get there in time, that they sent it to me. And so I didn't have to worry about jumping on. But I mean, this is quite the spread of the Militaw. And these things, I measured the fixed blade. These are probably 0.46 as well. No, 0.50, actually a little thicker at 12.8. And this is probably 3 mil. Yeah, this is 3 millimeter. Okay, so that's kind of what you're getting here. Okay, so not too shabby. And let me see what this is, if this is a little bit thinner. Yeah, that's 11.4 at 0.45. So that handle and this handle are almost identical as far as thickness goes. Isn't that amazing? But then again, I've had people contact me because I run a website, right? And they'll go, do you have anything sub 3-inch blade? So there are guys out there that really like these gent carry knives, whether they be budget or higher end, like this one in the S45. But I mean, as far as really a classy gent carry, oh, this baby just jumps down, doesn't it? They're good looking, nice boxes, extra hardware, stickers, you know, the little drawstring pouch thing and all that kind of thing going on with these. Now, I may not have shown you the back of this. So this is what this is, okay? 8.18-inch overall D2 gray and black G10. But the good thing about the G10, wow, now this is, I imagine this as a steak knife or a knife I could use in the kitchen for a lot of different things. That's what I'm thinking. Now on D2, you know, sometimes if you get into acidic things and this and that, it's happened to me with D2 before. I've kind of clouded it off. And I also, where's my gray? Oh, my gray Spyderco. Yeah, well, that one also got kind of cloudy on the blade when I did, this one isn't. But if you look at the difference in the length here, see, the blade's longer when you bring these bolsters even. The blade's longer on the fixed blade Militaw, but the handle's not. Okay, this is a 4-point-something-inch handle. This is 5-inch handle. But overall length, if you go end to end, they're about dead on the same as far as size goes. So it's no different than having a Paramilitary 2 in your hands as far as this goes. This would be a good knife for, you know, outdoor, like hunting and stuff like this, because, you know, field dressing, game, that kind of thing. You don't want a huge knife. You want something agile. And I think this would give it to you. Plus, it'd be easy to strap back up, sharpen, do all that kind of stuff with. So here it is. I'll give you the links to Kizer. I'll give you the links to Amazon. Just make sure you understand that the Amazon, there's Amazon exclusives there. So it's always worth taking a look. And the rest of them in the high-end DLC coated camo carbon, those are in short supply and those are limited. So if you want to get in on those, you know, help yourself. I see that these are still available. That's a good little knife right there with that zirconium and titanium. That's nice. S45. We all good with that. But the style stuff is kind of really a timeless design. He just hit a good one when he did this one. And Kizer's playing it up, and they should. I would too. It's smart to do so because these are very popular. And so to bring them out in a lot of different variants is really smart as well, because a lot of guys prefer G10 over micarta or vice versa. And then they might want fat carbon. They might want something very high end with S45, M390. And then again, just a plain one with like 154 CM or Nitro V or that kind of thing. So check it out below. I'll give you the links, and I'll give you the link to the Purple Haze review I did, as well as the original Militaw that I got, God, a year and a half ago or more. So this is really turning out to be something, and going forward, interesting to watch. And you guys, stay sharp.